Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. We'll call for the fair catch here. Down here for this offense. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. Ball handed off. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Running back with the football. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Pressure is coming. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
And the Gamecocks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
So second down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking for some space. It's Lacey. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pocket breaking down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
He'll test the right side here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it, enough for a first down. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Now it's 2nd down here. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. With the catch, it's Roberts. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught near the sticks. It's Lacey. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can snip it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Getting set. Here's second down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw, as the third down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the Gamecocks will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he's swarmed by the pass rush, a sack to end this drive.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
That's caught. It's Lacey. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Finding some room at the 25. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Finds his man. It's Lacey. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Back in motion now. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. Forced out, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Catch made on the right side. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half, Chance for just a couple more plays. Finding space at the 20. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? On the run, it's Lacey. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Past the 10. Touchdown, Missouri. Made the defense look slow that time.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick it deep to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Trying to build in a positive first half for this offense. Let's see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Here's the option play. Fighting him off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's got some room. Can he get there? Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. Second down and goal. And the call is a quarterback sneak. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Automatic on the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. The Gamecocks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. To the air, it's Sellers. Catch hauled in here over the middle. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. No huddle now for the offense. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Roberts. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Lacey. Great move in the open field. Touchdown, Missouri. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a 2-score game. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. Breaking free at the 35. breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pass not complete. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. The guys up front line up. It's first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding out of the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
Tackle made after a big gain. The Gamecocks begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Gamecocks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough. And they come up with a nice tackle.
On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he steps out at the 4, close to a pick 6. Still a great play.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
First and goal, handoff Touchdown, Gamecocks. This offense is still clicking. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They give it to him again, but this time he's stopped short. They come up empty on the two-point try. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Important second down play coming up. They'll try the right side on the toss. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Send the back in motion. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
I love it. Third down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll work the clock here with the running game. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, another nice run by this running back, and he's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Second down after that run on the previous play. A shotgun run call. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A perfect 2 for 2 on third downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer, also the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. But go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Tailback takes the handoff again. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. After making his first attempt, they'll try again from 41 yards out. And it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. Getting set to kick off after extending the lead with the field goal. The offense knows they have a long way to go and not much time to get there. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They tackle him at the 43. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's Sellers. Fires it to the wideout, who makes the grab. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line. They'll throw it to the line here with the clock running. He'll hand it off. Powering through. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Now the try for 2. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call the